I'm going later to get bleach and everything for my roots. Look at that. That's like 4 months of my roots growing in because I've been too lazy to do my hair. But I'm going later to get bleach, so we're good. Hello random people on the interwebs. My name is Leilani, but you could just call me Lay because apparently my name is hard to say. So yeah. So I began editing this video. Originally it was just gonna be like a little vlog, but I forgot to record an intro and I forgot to record an outro. So here I am for that. This is week 2 of Inktober. The reason why this video is a little bit different is because I ended up missing the entire week of Inktober. So I decided to take it upon myself to try and catch up, aka try and get Inktober done, an entire week done in 3 days. Which didn't go too perfectly well, but I got it done in the long run. So that's a win in my book. If you don't know what Inktober is, go to my last video. That's where I explain it, and you can also see my first week of Inktober. I do a lot more explaining in the rest of the video, so I'll just leave you to that video now. What are you doing, Luna? You okay? Oh, okay, I guess not. Okay, we're not gonna mention my hair because I'm too lazy to diffuse it, so we're gonna have to deal with it being all wet and everything. So, I have a bit of an issue when it comes to the second week of Inktober. The first week, I was pretty consistent with it until we got to the end of the week. By the end of the week, I ended up getting really busy with dog walking and dog sitting. So, I ended up missing a couple days, you know. But it's whatever, I ended up catching up. But then I got busy again this week, in the beginning of the week. And now I'm basically an entire week behind. It is Friday, and I missed this entire week. So now I have to make up this entire week. Technically I don't have to. But, you know, I'm telling myself I have to, so I have to. But yeah, I've been thinking about how I'm gonna catch up for this whole week. They're doing construction outside, and she really does not like the thing that they're using, the lift. Yeah, you tell them, Mabel. Mabel. And this one's just sitting here with me, so. I've been trying to figure out how I'm going to catch up for this week. At first I was like, oh, well, I'll do 2 drawings each day, whatever. That didn't end up happening. So I might be pushing myself a little bit with this, but I'm gonna try and get all 7 drawings in today or at least sketched by today so that tomorrow I can sit down and ink them all. I already know I'm gonna have to keep them pretty simple if I want to get all 7 done. That's okay. I'll keep them simple, or as simple as I can get at least. Okay, so I just pulled up my Notion. I listed all the Inktober prompts here. So I'm literally missing this entire week of Inktober. So I have to draw Toad, Bounce, Fortune, Wander, Spicy, Rise, and Castle. They seem, I think the only ones I'm really gonna have a difficulty with would be Fortune and Wander. Yeah, everything else seems pretty simple. I mean, Castle, Spicy, Toad, Bounce. Yeah, everything else seems pretty simple. But those 2 are definitely going to be the harder ones. So I think I'm going to start with those 2. I think I might sketch them on Procreate itself. At least like a rough sketch just so I can kind of get an idea. And it'd probably be easier to sketch it out on Procreate because then I can edit it however, if I miss something or want to fix something. So yeah, I seriously think that I might be pushing it a little bit, but I'm very determined to get this week done by the end of the week so that next week I can be caught up. Yeah. So right now it is 9:45. I have a dog to walk at 10:30, so I have a little bit over half an hour to sketch at least the first 2. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking and I'm just gonna get to that. It is so windy outside that my hair literally dried in only like a 20-minute walk. That's amazing. So I just finished giving that dog a walk. I have to walk him again in an hour at 12:30. Right now it is 11:36, so I have time. Yeah, I'm gonna order some ramen. Miso ramen, so good. There's this place by where I used to go to school. That is so good. The lady that makes it is but yeah, I'm gonna order that, and I'm gonna finish this sketch, and then I'm gonna move on to the next one. I'm just doing a rough sketch, nothing too detailed. I just want the idea out there so that when I put it onto the paper for me to ink it, I'll be able to sketch it a lot faster, if that makes sense. Okay, so now let's do that. So I figured that I should show you the sketching process on Procreate. While I was scrolling through Pinterest, I figured that it would be really cute to draw like a fairy. I don't know why Inktober has made me draw a lot of fairies. I swear I normally don't draw fairies this much. But anyway, yeah, I decided to draw a fairy kind of covering the toad with a leaf. I just thought it'd be super cute, like she's covering him from the rain. I'm so indecisive, I ended up changing the outfit a million times, but yeah, this is what I landed on. It is 3:14. I just finished giving that dog I was walking today his last walk of the day, so I have the rest of the afternoon and night to myself. I just finished the drawing for, what was the word? Toad. The prompt word toad. Let me show you. Alright, here's the drawing. I figured it'd be really cute, like a little fairy. She's covering the little toad from the rain. It would be super adorable. I don't really know if that looks like a toad. I might change that. Right now he just kind of looked like a lump, but that's okay. I definitely think I would have gotten it done a lot faster if I didn't have a dog to walk, like if it was just a free day, but it's okay. So the next one I'm gonna do is bounce, and that one I'm gonna try and be a bit quick about it since I don't have anything else going on right now. And then we'll work on fortune. So now we're gonna try for bounce. If you're an 80s fan, you already know where I'm going with this. I literally couldn't think of anything else for bounce. When I read bounce, this was the first song that popped into my head, and I couldn't think of anything else. So I just went with it. I know it's probably a stretch, but listen, I got the drawing done. It technically is on the prompt. It's also technically not, but again, who cares? Who cares? It's a drawing for the day. That's it. Alright, so it is, what time is it? My clock says one thing and my freaking computer says another, so I'm not too sure. If I'm going by my computer, it is 6:39. If I'm going by my clock, it is 6:50. I don't know. I don't even know how to fix the clock, so it's staying like that. Yeah, I took a break, partly because I was getting a bit tired. And second because my tablet died, so I needed to charge anyways. I finished the sketch for Toad and I finished the sketch for Bounce. The next one I have to do, so I did Toad and I did Bounce. So the next one I have to do is Fortune. That's gonna be interesting. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I don't know what it means by fortune, like fortune teller or like fortune like money, something I don't have. Okay, I don't know, but either way I need to do that one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try and do one more sketch on my tablet for fortune. That'll make 3, and then I'll just have 4 more to do. So then I'll do these, I guess I'll put these into my sketchbook and get it ready for me to ink it, and then I'll go to the next 3, or I'll just ink those 3 really quick. I don't know, but my food's getting here in a minute, so I'm gonna go get that really quick. I was trying to be a bit more creative with this drawing, but I honestly was so stuck with the word fortune. So I took it a bit easier on this drawing and I just drew a fortune teller. Yeah, nothing too special. I do have to say though, I think she came out super cute. Like her outfit and her hair, everything. So that's a plus. Okay, so it is 8:36. I just finished, I finished Bounce and I finished Fortune. I decided to just go with Fortune Teller because that seemed a bit easier. I didn't really know what to do, but when I heard Bounce, there was a song that kept popping into my head. So it may be a stretch, but it's Bounce, okay? If you don't know, this is from, I believe, the music video, or maybe just like the photo album of ATEEZ. Their song Bouncy. Yeah, that's the song that kept repeating in my head when I read Bouncy. And I couldn't think of any other idea, so I was like, you know what, let's just draw one of the members. So yeah, I ended up drawing Uyan? I think that's how you say his name. I'm new to ATEEZ, I'm not really sure. Alright, and here is the drawing for Fortune. Focus, focus. Obviously it's not fully done yet. I need to refine it or whatever, but I can always do that in my sketchbook later. I have Wander, Spicy, Rise, and Castle. Technically, I have Wander, Spicy, and Rise, because tomorrow would be Castle. I think what I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a break, because my hand kind of hurts. I need to free up some storage on my phone, because I did not realize my storage was so low. So we're gonna do that as my little break. I'll either put on a movie or watch Little Witch Academy. I stumbled upon that show so randomly. I have no clue if it's a show for teens, or if it's a show for kids, or whatever, but I'm obsessed with it. I finished it. I literally started watching it earlier this week, and I'm almost done with season 2. It's really good. I don't know. I think I also just really like the animation of everything. It's just, everything's so cute, and the story is so good, and it's so bright. I love it. I love it so much. So yeah, I may just watch that again. So I'm going to take a break. It's 8:40 now, so I guess until 9, and then 9 I'll keep sketching the next sketch. But I'm gonna move over to my bed with that thing and that thing that you can't see her face because her face is over here. I don't know if this is gonna make sense, but I feel like my room is a nighttime room. Does that make sense? Like, I like how my room looks overall. Like, you know, everything I love is out on every single wall. I don't have a single wall that's not covered in something. And I love it. I love how it looks. But there's just something about when it becomes nighttime and I have my lights on and everything, and well, I have fairy lights. I don't think you could see them there. They're not on. Have fairy lights on the wall, but I think they broke. I don't know how, but I think the wire broke. But when those were on, like, there's just a certain vibe about my room that I feel like it's more for nighttime. Like, when it's daytime, I'll be in my room, but for the most part, I'm like, I can go to the living room, I can go for, you know, the dog walk, or, you know, go for a walk or whatever, but, it's my room. But when it's nighttime, I'm like, damn, I don't want to get out of my room. I love how my room looks. I'm not going to show you my whole room, just because it's a disaster. I got all my, these are pretty much all K-pop posters. There, I have that painting. I always have some sort of lo-fi hip-hop on. I don't think this is what is wrong with me? I don't think this is lo-fi hip-hop. No, this is something else, I don't know. And then this is my favorite part, like where I sit down to draw. I have my Funko Pops, all my Suga photo cards. If you cannot tell who my bias is, there's an issue with you. And then I got all my Funko Pops and everything. So then I have my wrestling belt, which is signed. I have a whole bunch of signatures on it, which is like really cool. I have a whole bunch on the back of it as well. I don't think you can see it. Oh, you can see some. But yeah. Of course, more Suga, obviously. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of different stuff on my shelf. And then of course my dogs. But yeah, I just feel like my room is definitely a nighttime room. Again, I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody, but it makes sense to me. So I also have my plants. Most of my plants are cacti and succulent because they are easy to maintain. They only have to be watered like once every other week, which is good for me because I'm lazy. So, but besides that whole tangent I just took, yeah, I'm gonna chill in my room for a few and free up some storage on this phone because unfortunately I don't have an SD card and I don't really know how to send all my stuff into my computer. So I gotta start deleting some stuff. So I'm gonna do that and watch something, I don't know. So the next prompt was wander, and I had a bunch of different ideas for this. Originally, I really wanted to draw a witch in the sky. I think that was only because I was watching Little Witch Academy while I was doing this, so I really wanted to draw a witch for some reason. But yeah, after trying that for a while, I couldn't really get how I wanted it to look right. So I ended up changing it a little bit. So instead, I drew this girl walking through the woods and walking upon a witch's cabin. Still a witch, but a little bit different. So this, I believe, was Sunday or Saturday? I think it was Saturday. We were helping my grandfather move, and I did not realize how much energy it would take away from me and how early we had to get going, you know? Luckily though, I did end up drawing on the way back in the car. This prompt was spicy, and I decided I really wanted to draw just kind of like a sexy clown, I guess. I was using a lot of like pinup girl tattoos as reference for this drawing. This was again something that I was like, spicy, I don't really know what to draw, like someone eating a spicy pepper or something, I don't know. But I think that it definitely did come out like super cute, super sexy, and yeah, I really like this drawing. And look at this dog, she's so happy, she's always smiling, she's, oh my gosh, she's just so cute. It is Sunday, 10:19. I only woke up like 30 minutes ago. Yesterday, I didn't really record anything like this just because I was barely home yesterday, but I did finish, what was it, Fortune, and there was another one, and Wander. I did finish Fortune and Wander on the drive over to my grandparents' house. Yeah, we were just helping my grandfather move, so it was a lot of work. They freaking woke me up at like 5 in the morning, 5:30, something like that, to get up and get ready. Yeah, I wasn't in the best mood. I'm not a morning person. But we're home today. Today we're really just cleaning the house. I plan on cleaning my room. I plan on cleaning the bathroom and giving my dogs a bath. And then after that, which doesn't normally take me that long, I'm gonna finish my drawings. So what I'm thinking about doing, I think I'm going to take those 4 drawings that I've already done. There's a dog coming. Hi, Abel. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna take those 4 drawings, put them into the sketchbook and ink them, and then I'm gonna finish with the last 3. The last 3 are pretty simple. The last 3 prompts are spicy, rise, and castle. 3 pretty simple prompts. So yeah, I'm gonna try and do the inking of the first 4 that I've already sketched, and then I'll come back, sketch those 3 really quick, put them on paper, and ink them. Hopefully all before, I want to say like 11 o'clock, because 11 o'clock at night is normally when I start shutting down. So on a different topic though, my mom had this keyboard. I'm really excited because I've been wanting a keyboard like this forever. It's BTS, BT21. I really wanted the keyboard that was, they have like the little characters as the little keyboards or like the spacebar and everything. It'd be so cute, but those things are really expensive, so you know. I also found this little phone holder thing, and it's Tata. So yeah, I don't really put my phone on here because I have the Galaxy flip phone, so it kind of stays up on its own. So I rarely put it on here anymore. But he's just so cute, I can't really throw him out, so he stays on my desk. I'm gonna try and set this up because I have no clue how to set up a keyboard. Yeah, and then I guess we'll start drawing. Have breakfast, start drawing, and then once I finish my breakfast, I'm gonna clean. But you're not gonna see because everything's really messy and I refuse to put that online, so yeah. Now that that's all set up, let's get into the next drawing. The prompt word was rise, and originally I was going to draw a phoenix, but I decided on a sunrise because I am scared of birds. So I do everything in my power not to have to draw a bird ever, so yeah. And then right after that, I just went straight to the next sketch. The next sketch was castle. Originally, I really wanted to do like Rapunzel's castle because I'm just obsessed with Tangled, but it was a little too difficult and I didn't want to have to trace anything. So I just found a castle on Pinterest and decided to just draw that. Okay, it is a new day. My hair is wet again and I finally finished the drawings. It's Monday, it's 11 o'clock, obviously in the morning. And I finished sketching all the drawings on my tablet. Whoa. Whole table just shifted. So I was trying to get this video done over the weekend, but I did not realize that my weekend was gonna be so fucking busy and everyone was gonna be telling me to do everything all at once. So I didn't get to finish it, but I'm gonna be able to ink everything today. What I plan to do, I'm going to try and draw for an hour, like each drawing, and give myself breaks in between. I feel like that would be the most efficient way to do it, so my hand doesn't cramp up, and also so I don't end up getting a headache from, looking at the page for too long. But yeah, that is pretty much it. So I'm gonna start inking the first drawing, which is Toad. Alright, so we're finally getting into the inking process. My god, I did not realize that I was covering the camera so much in the beginning of this drawing. I'm not gonna lie, the inking process was not the smoothest. My hand kept slipping up. I don't know why the face came out weird. I was really annoyed, to say the least. So, if you saw my last Inktober video, you will know this is the point where I am going to grade it. If you didn't see the last video, I'm basically grading it on a scale from 1 to 10, saying something I really like about it and something I really hate about it. So if I didn't make it clear already, the one thing I hate about it, the face, I messed up and it doesn't look like the face I drew in my sketch, and I was really upset about that. One thing I do like about it though, look at that pudgy little toad. Oh, he's so cute with the little blushies and everything. Oh my god, I'm so proud of myself with that toad. I think I'm just extra proud of the toad just because I never draw animals. I think the only animal that I do draw a lot is a jellyfish. That's pretty much it. So needless to say, I am very proud of myself for that drawing. And on a scale from 1 to 10, I would give this an 8.5. Still so adorable, but I definitely could have fixed a few things. Alright, so I just finished the first drawing. I finished inking it and everything. My first hour is up, so I'm gonna take a 20-minute break. I have to free up storage on my phone again. I think what I'm gonna do on my computer, I think I'm just gonna go on and put some of my big like files into the computer, because I have a lot of videos from like Blackpink concert or like wrestling and stuff that I don't have to have on my phone, but I don't want to delete. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, just because this is ridiculous. I have deleted so many freaking things from my phone, and I'm at a point where everything that is left on my phone I want to keep. So I think that'd be the easiest, because apparently my phone doesn't hold an SD card. I thought it did, but apparently not. So yeah, I'm gonna just spend my 20 minutes doing that, and if I have some extra time, I may just read my book. yeah, and then the next drawing, what's the next drawing that I have? I just checked, so it's Bounce. The next one that I'm doing is Bounce. I don't know why, but I was honestly so freaked out about doing this drawing. I think it's just because that I was drawing a celebrity. I normally don't draw celebrities, and when it's a face that you can recognize over and over, like, you know, with just one glance, it's really easy to notice a mistake if it's drawn wrong. So I think that's why I was so freaked out about this whole drawing. I mean, overall, I don't think it came out bad. I think it came out pretty good. But yeah, I had to speed up this drawing a lot faster than the other ones just because I was going so slow, trying not to mess anything up. Alright, so now we're getting to the end of the drawing, so it's time to grade it again. One thing that I do really love about this drawing was the hair. I think the hair came out so good. When I first started drawing, I had this like need to draw every single strand individually. Yeah, I don't know why I did that, but it does look really good. So, you know, maybe, I don't know, 10-year-old me was onto something. Also, I just realized that I didn't color in the sunglasses. Yeah, that was a bit of a slip up. I was supposed to color those in. I forgot. I think the only thing I wasn't so, you know, much of a fan of was the lettering. I think I definitely could have done better. But on a scale from 1 to 10, I definitely have to give it a 9. I mean, it definitely does look like Wooyoung. Again, sorry if I'm mispronouncing his name. But it does look like him for sure. And I normally don't draw guys. So again, very impressed with myself. It's the same thing with the toad. I am very impressed with myself today. Alright, so I am eating now, which is really bad because it's 3 o'clock. So that's my lunch. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to ink that one last drawing. Fortune, and then I will save the last 4 for tonight, and I'll stay up tonight and ink those last 4. So here's the next drawing, which is Fortune. I add a little bit more to it than I did on last sketch. I think on the table there I was supposed to draw tarot cards or tarot cards, however you say it, but I ended up scrapping it just because I don't know, I feel like it looked awkward there. Like they looked super tiny. So, yeah. Alright, so now we're getting towards the end of the drawing, and I'm gonna be so honest. I don't have anything I hate about this drawing. I feel like it's a drawing I would typically do, and it's another one of those drawings that if I wanted to, I could really put it back into Procreate and finish it as a digital drawing. But yeah, love the face, love the hair, love everything about this drawing, honestly. Needless to say, this is this week's 10 out of 10. So we're gonna jump right into the next prompt word, which was wander. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit worried about how this would come out. If you saw my last video, I think it was path. I ended up drawing kind of like a garden, and yeah, I didn't really like how the garden itself came out. But I did practice and plan about how I would kind of go about drawing the trees this time. So I was very careful with drawing the trees, and I had a smidgen more of confidence in myself, even though it was not that much confidence, honestly. So getting to the end of the drawing again, one thing I will say I wasn't too big of a fan on was the cabin. I don't know, I don't think it's awful, but it definitely could have been better. Yeah, that's pretty much it though. I definitely did the trees a bit different, which I love how it came out. Of course, love how the girl came out. The path leading into the cabin looks great. Bushes look great. Yeah, there's not really much for me to hate about this. I don't know, it seemed pretty simple to me. But yeah, that cabin really was all that I really had to struggle with. But even with the cabin, I mean, it wasn't something that I absolutely hated. It's just something I wish I could have done differently. So I would have to say this week we actually got 2 10 out of 10s. Alright, now I am doing the drawing for the prompt word spicy. And again, I realize that this may be a stretch, but I mean, drawing is amazing, so we're gonna roll with it. Again, I really wanted to draw like a sexy clown, you know, just kind of like a spicy, sexy drawing, scandalous type of drawing, if you will. Even though I could have made it even more scandalous and spicy, but you know, whatever, we're just gonna leave it like this. And like I said earlier, I definitely used a lot of pinup girl tattoos as reference for this drawing. Now, surprisingly enough, I don't have any complaints about this. I think we actually got 3 in a row for 10 out of 10 because I think that she definitely nails how I wanted her to look. I think her outfit is adorable, her face makeup adorable, hair adorable, everything is just so perfect, and she definitely looks sexy, which is what I was trying to go for. And yeah, I would give this a 10 out of 10, so that means that we got 3 in a row. Alright, so now getting into the next prompt word, which was rise. I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of just used this as an excuse to draw a cat. I honestly don't think I've ever drawn a cat, so yeah, this week I've realized is really just me pushing myself from like the toad and now the cat and drawing Uyang, and yeah, I'm pushing myself this week. A week which I said was going to be simple drawings, but here we are. But yeah, I decided to draw a cat. I think the cat came out so adorable. Now to start grading it, I'll be honest, I'm kind of on the fence with this drawing. I think if I would have been able to do this digital or at least like watercolor or color pencil, it would have looked nice. I think it's just the fact that it's all black and white that is really throwing me off. Like I said in my last video, like almost all my drawings are in color. I rarely ever draw black and white. So yeah, I think it's just the fact that everything's black and white that's throwing me off. However, the drawing itself is not the issue. I love the drawing, from the plant to, you know, the little sunrise in the background, like through the window, the cat, the pumpkin on the side. Like, it's a very good drawing. So I would have to give it, on a drawing standpoint, I think I would have to give it like a 9, but I really do wish that I could color it. Alright, so we are on to the last drawing of the week, which this prompt is castle. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I am not that big of a fan of this drawing. I don't know, I feel like it's very simple. Like, there's nothing special about it. It looks, by the end of it, it looks pretty flat. I did this the next morning because I was so tired. I stood up to like 2 doing those last drawings, so yeah, I was half asleep doing this, and yeah, I wasn't fully there for it, honestly. Looking at it, like, you know, it's a castle. There's nothing special about the drawing. It's kind of boring. I wish I would have done a bit more, but again, I was pretty tired, so I didn't do more. And I mean, like, overall, it's a good drawing. It's just extremely simple, and I'm not gonna lie, those fucking stairs and some of these other lines are jacked up. Like, some of these lines are so bad. Like, if this was a tattoo, I would definitely be getting some complaints with the line work, because shit, are they bad. Anyways, yeah, it's not a bad drawing, but it's not an amazing drawing, so I would give this a 6. Yeah. At this point, I'm just using making videos as an excuse to do my makeup. And just like that, week 2 is complete. So one thing that I did learn from this week is the fact that if you are behind an entire week, try and catch up. But nonetheless, I did get all of the drawings done, so a win is a win for me. I'm tired. My hand was hurting by the end of it. But, you know, we got there, so that's all that matters to me. Hopefully next week's video will not be as chaotic or rushed, but, you know, with me, who knows. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. So if you did not see the first week of my Inktober, you can check it out on my channel. And if you want a quicker form of all the drawings, I am also uploading all the drawings onto my TikTok, so you can check that out. Same thing, lotus_lay on TikTok. Alright, I've been talking for a really long time. I don't think I have anything else to say. So I'm gonna leave you with this. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't, I mean, give it a thumbs down. That's the point of those buttons, right? I will be back next week, hopefully with a less chaotic video and everything done very calmly, because this week was a little too chaotic for me. But yes, I will be back next week with the third week of Inktober. So with all that being said, my name is Leilani, but you can just call me Lay, and I'm hitting the record button now. Nice.